What's up, guys? And today I thought that I would tell many of you what you are currently doing wrong in your roleplay videos. So if you're like me, you enjoy making GTA 5 roleplay videos. Now, I have seen a lot of people, I guess, give their own spin on it, their own take on Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplaying, but the majority of the videos that I see, they have a lot of flaws, and today I am going to be going over each and every one of those flaws and how you can possibly improve them. Now, the first thing that I'm going to be going over is audio. A lot of people have terrible, and I mean terrible, audio. When I watch a roleplay video, if you don't have good audio, I'm automatically not going to watch. I'm going to click off the video. It is not entertaining. It is not bearable to watch. You have to have good audio. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of people think, alright, if I have good video quality, that's all that matters. Absolutely not. Audio is 50% of your video, guys. You have to have a solid microphone, good voice editing. There are plenty of free softwares that you can do that with if you do not feel like buying a hardware rack. There is Audacity. That is a completely free program. Maybe I will go into Audacity in another video. But that is a huge thing that I see a lot of people struggling with, is having good audio in their videos. Now, the second thing I'm going to be talking about is bad video quality. A lot of people are sticking to 480p, 30 frames per second, no color correction, and it looks terrible. Like, I'm trying to be blatantly honest with a lot of you guys. It's terrible. Just don't do it. I mean, the standard is 720p, 30 frames per second. A lot of people on YouTube nowadays are doing 1080p 60 frames per second, but 720 30 is like minimum, guys. 720 is considered HD, high definition, but once you get to the 480p, which is where I see a lot of people doing their videos on, it's just not good. Don't bother. Now, if you guys are wondering on how to get this good quality, I recommend the product Elgato. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but I've been using Elgato ever since I started YouTube, and I cannot recommend them enough. Elgato is a great way to get high quality for Xbox, PlayStation, any console, and you can also hook it up to your PC if you would like to record PC gameplay, but there are also other ways to record that, like OBS, Fraps, things like that. And another thing that I see a lot of people not doing is color correction. Guys, some people prefer to leave the video completely raw, no color correction whatsoever, and it really depends on what you're going for. If you're going for a really cinematic look, then I would recommend doing a lot of color correction. But even if you're not going for the super cinematic look, I would recommend doing just the slightest bit of color correction, just tuning up the saturation just a little bit and adding a curve to that video, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just that little bit of color correction can make your video that much better. And as you guys can see, it makes a big difference. It looks so much cleaner, brighter. It just looks, everything about it is just so much better. And even if you guys aren't going for a super happy, upbeat scene and you guys are going for something sad, you could still do color correction. You could still make the colors look really sad, depressing. You can add some gray and some blue in there and maybe add a curve. You can still make it any way you like. A little bit of color correction goes a long way. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is the storyline. Guys, storyline is a huge part in your episode. Whether you're doing a series, skit, short film, any of those, you have to have a great storyline. Storyline is so huge when it comes to your roleplay video, and if you don't have a good storyline, forget it. You can have the best audio in the world, the best video quality, and a shit story, people will not watch, and I guarantee you guys that. You have to have something that's watchable. You have to be able to captivate the audience's attention to watch your video, and the only way to do that is by having good audio, good video, and especially, you have to have a great storyline. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, caution, I can't do story, I'm not that good at it. Well, guys, this is something that I highly recommend, and I do this myself, and I know a lot of people that also do this. Watch movies, guys. Watch movies. Watch TV shows. Don't completely rip off what they do, you know, copy every single thing, but get inspiration from it, alright? There are tons of TV shows and movies that are awesome, all different genres that you can get inspiration from, that you can really apply to your own videos and series, and it can turn out a hell of a lot better. If my audio sounded like this, you guys would not want to watch my videos as much as you currently do.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video.
That is why audio is extremely important. Now, if my video looked like this, it looks like I put zero effort in whatsoever. It looks terrible. There's no color correction. This is 480p, 30 frames per second, and honestly, guys, this is the last thing that you want your video to look like. Now, another thing that I'm going to be going into is music. Now, music can take a while to find, but when you do find the right music for that scene is golden, guys. It is perfect. You have to have good music to fit the scene. Sometimes I see people having the saddest moment ever in a series, and there's no music whatsoever. It is zero music, it is quiet, and sometimes it works, okay? Sometimes it does work, but it all depends on what you guys are going for. If you guys are going for something extremely sad, I would recommend doing something for music. Or if you guys are doing an epic chase, some epic music, some upbeat chasing music, it makes it so much better. And it really gets the audience's attention, and it kind of makes the audience feel like that they're actually there in the scene with the characters, experiencing what they're experiencing. Now, another thing that I see a lot of people not doing is editing. You need to cut between scenes. Now, something that I used to do back then that I currently don't do is, back then I used to just record and don't stop. When I stopped recording, that was it. That was the video. I recorded for 30 minutes and I uploaded it raw. That is not okay, guys. You have to do some editing. You have to cut in between scenes. Nobody wants to see you sit there in a car ride and drive from place to place. It's only okay to do that if it's a scene like you're first going into a city or something important happens in that car scene, something like that. But guys, just showing the little things of just you in a car or something going to another scene, that's boring. Don't do that. It's not. Your viewer is going to get really bored and they're just going to click off the video. It's not going to be entertaining enough for them. So make sure that you do it right. Make sure that you edit and cut out the parts that don't actually need to be there. Now, guys, another thing that I would recommend doing is adding sound effects. Now, sound effects can really help your videos seem a lot more realistic, and it can really make the audience feel like that they're actually there in the scene. So, say somebody shoots a gun, alright? Now, the normal GTA guns, some of them sound okay, but there are a lot of things that you can do to make them sound a lot better. So guys, I would really recommend looking into some sound effects to make your video really pop. Now guys, another thing that I want to talk about is camera angles. Now, if you guys are looking to do Rockstar Editor, please do not use the presets. I see a lot of people using the presets, the left view, right view, top view, front view, back view, whatever. Guys, it's all terrible. Never use the presets. Using the free camera is so much better. It actually allows you to expand on your, I guess, cinematography look. So guys, please do not use the stupid presets. Using a free camera makes it so much better. You guys can put where you want the camera angle to be if you want it to be a little tilted, a little zoomed, but it just gives you guys pretty much everything you can ask for when it comes to camera angles. So another thing is you guys can use first person if you want. That is also okay. Now, third person's a little debatable. Some people really enjoy third person, and it could work for some scenes. The majority of the time, if you feel the need to, I guess, do some kind of third person view on something, I would just recommend using Rockstar Editor. Now guys, something that you have to ask yourself is, why would somebody want to watch my video rather than this person's, okay? So you pretty much need to think about it how the audience looks at it, okay? If somebody has better video quality, better audio, better music, better sound effects, better color correction, better everything, why are they going to watch you? If other people do it so much better, there is no point in watching your video. If you have a really shitty story and somebody else has this great story that people can't stop watching, they're not even going to think about you. You're not even going to be relevant. So those are just some things to think about while you are making your own GTA 5 cinematic videos. Now, if there was something in this video that you guys would like me to go into more detail with and give it its own video, then be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. Also, be sure to drop a like on this video and turn on channel notifications. Also, be sure to go follow me on Twitter because I do like to tweet out daily on there. And guys, I guess that's going to be a wrap for this video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.